Okay, 7:07 on the clock. And the fucking problem, and then he didn't mean it, but whatever. You say things, you mean what you say. Now, um, what else was going on? Oh yeah. So I said that to come around to. Hello. Good. How are you today? So I said that to come around to basically what was written down in like the messages and everything, where it was like, oh, spare me the sympathy and all this other stuff, right? So it was like, you haven't done shit in like the past 6 years. You haven't done this. It's the same thing when he tried it, when he had me take the money to get the medical marijuana when I was actually smoking at the top of the year. Yeah, very top of the year. And then it was like he was all nice and everything, right? Because I went in there and used my points. Then when I came out, he was like, that's all you got? You know, you don't play with your health like that. Next thing you know, I'm like, I'm good with just this because I already know. I'm like, I don't want to take anything from him because he tries to use it against you. So don't play with your health. Just take the card. Get the $300. So I'm like, whatever. He's like, don't play with your health. So I did. I went in there. I purchased more product. As soon as I got in the car, he was a straight dick. Okay? I swear to you. I said, this is why I didn't want to fucking take the car. Well, you took it. That's how he feels. So I'm like, okay. Just like he knows that I haven't been eating like the same stuff that him and my boys eat, right? Because I don't touch the meat and stuff. So he ordered. It was around that same time frame. Um, and whatchamacallit, everything was like, oh, it had meat and everything else on it. So basically, I had nothing to eat, and then he acted like he didn't know. Just like he tried to use in a text message, oh yeah, well, you haven't paid for anything in 6 years. In the past 6 years, you haven't done shit. All you do is nothing. You're nothing, and you're not ever doing anything. And you owe me this, and you owe me that. Motherfucker, you still got my medical assistant books that's worth thousands of dollars. Like, give them back. You gave me my table and then said, oh, I thought I gave them to you. No, you didn't. I told you right then and there you didn't give them to me. You ignored me. And then when I mentioned it again, oh, I thought I gave them to you. But anyway, what the fuck was I saying anyway? Yeah, so when you are done with people and everything, right? It's like this. Okay, the reason why I brought up the addiction thing, like, I could be, I could be a sex addict, but I know how not to fuck. Basically, I'm like, why would you want to go in a cycle with XYZ, not knowing where XYZ have been, and XYZ could actually have an XYZ, 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 and they could have an XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. I'm like, there's some people that'll sit there and they got one, and then they have another one, and they're sticking to like those two. Like, that's bad enough, but more than likely, if it's a situation like that, then somebody's not happy somewhere. Somebody doesn't like something somewhere, and they're just not trying to face that shit. I know from past experience, that's how I was. I don't assume that's every situation, but I know that could be part of one. Then you have the people that are just like, oh, I got a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, ew. No, you got a case of you about to catch some shit one day. That's what you got. No. Like, why would you want to put yourself in that situation? If you're an nympho, basically, I'm gonna say nympho. If you are sitting here and you are really loving to express yourself sexually, why wouldn't you just pair up with somebody that had that same type of drive as you? and like the same things that you do, or at least are interested in, and just wear them the fuck out. See, one thing about me, and yeah, I will sit here in a relationship and not fuck for a full year and over because I already know. I've been through the phase before where it was just like, what was the point of this? Like, I felt nothing. And then you have people where towards you actually connect with. Change your situation. Just saying. People, they kind of like do repetitive shit. Like, but some people are raised around those toxic situations. And that's what I pointed out. I'm like, why would you want to raise children thinking that situations like this are okay when they're not? Like, because they learn from watching. They don't listen to us. Think about it. You didn't listen to your parents or your older siblings when you were growing up. So why would you sit here and show them that this is how you deal with relationships and just act like it's a normal thing, it's okay, so they can grow up with the same issues as you because you're not happy with yourself? That's why I said I'd rather struggle alone and figure it out for myself. Like, people say, be careful what you wish for, don't burn bridges. I will light a fucking bridge on fire and be fucking smiling. I don't care.